SRC International Sendirian Berhad had secured a 4 billion ringgit Islamic loan from the Government Pension Fund, Kumpulan Wang Amanah Persaraan Kuab, which was guaranteed by the federal government. Najib Razak is charged with 7 corruption charges over funds amounting to 42 million ringgit belonging to SRC International. This management fraud involved misuse of copyright for personal gain. Harit, what is your opinion regarding this SRC case?
In my opinion, Src International had involved in financial statement fraud due to the difficulty for Src International to submit its financial statements. In 2014, Petaling Jaya Utara MP Tony Phua had questioned on why it is so difficult on Src International, a company with hardly any activity, to submit its financial statements to authorities. This is due to SRC's financial accounts were last filed for the year ending March 2012. The accounts for March 2013, which were due by September 2013, have yet to be submitted. However, there were no reasons given for the delay in submitting the accounts other than to say that the financial statements for both March 2013 and March 2014 will be submitted before the end of October 2014. Besides that, suspicion arose when SRC was hastily acquired by 1MDB just after the 4 billion ringgit by Kuab was fully disbursed, which was in February 2012. It is suspicious on why did 1MDB raise the 4 billion ringgit government guaranteed loan via SRC, and then why did Ministry of Finance take over SRC so soon after the 4 billion ringgit loan was fully disbursed. Tony Phua added that speculation of serious financial breach or misappropriation of the fund could have happened due to the failure in providing a transparent answer by the government.
Thank you, Harit. In another situation, Najib had made a statement to Parliament claiming that the majority of the 4 billion ringgit borrowed by SRC had been invested in a Mongolian coal mining venture. However, the company records, which is the Mongolian company, proved that no more than 180 million ringgit could have been injected by the SRC International. This misstatement of amount indicated that SRC involved in financial statement fraud. How about you, Maisara? Is there any involvement of the top management in the financial statement fraud?
Top management typically involved when financial statement fraud occurs. In June 2019, a Finance Ministry staff, Afidah Azwar Abdul Aziz, revealed how SRC International top management brushed off her inquiries about the company by saying they only answered to the Prime Minister. She worked under pressure when she was rushed to prepare memorandum on their loan intentions from Kuab. She was suspicious on why she being pressured to prepare the memorandum immediately, and given just a few hours to do so. She had complained about it to her immediate superior, Malyami Hamad, but it all fell on deaf ears. Instead, Malyami told her that there was nothing anyone could do as it was directive from higher ups. The explanation of Afidah for the meaning of higher ups had remarked that SRC International was the Prime Minister's company, which referred to Najib Razak.
Thank you, Maisara. Atika, what is another fraud that SRC might involve?
Based on the reading, we also can conclude that SRC had involved in inadequate disclosure fraud. On 21st October 2015, SRC International issued press release condemning article by Sarawak Report. SRC accused Sarawak Report of fabricating chart flows showing how the companies send money into Najib's account, and also for fabricating the charge sheet drawn up by the previous Attorney General against the Prime Minister in relation to 4 billion loans obtained by SRC International from Kuab. In the anonymous press release, SRC stated that the 4 billion ringgit borrowed from Kuab is accounted for on their balance sheet in accordance with standard accounting and governance practices. Later then, the claim made by SRC have been rendered totally untrue. The Attorney General, whom SRC called upon to investigate Sarawak Report's alleged forgery and fabrication, disclosed the report which showed the very cash flows that SRC had complained Sarawak Report fabricated. In addition, he showed another paper showing that there were even more cash flow amounted another 33 million earlier than the 42 million, passing from its SRC International to Najib's private accounts.
Thank you, Atika. Amira, what are the most telling signs that management fraud had occurred in SRC International?
Indicators usually exist before the crime is apparent. After the fact, people often look back and realize the signs were there. Najib Razak spent RM466,330.11 from his account illegally funds from SRC to buy a Chanel watch as a birthday present for his wife Rosmah Mansor. The Visa credit card that Najib used to buy the luxury watch came from the account that is part of the 42 millions originating from SRC was illegally transferred to. Beside the Chanel watch for Rosmah, Najib also admit that the Mastercard Platinum credit card that was also linked to his mBank account ending 880 was used to pay a total of RM127,070.46 for expenses in Shangri-La Hotel in Bangkok in January 2015. Most significantly, about 3.28 million was spent through the credit card across 8 transactions with Swiss luxury jeweler Di Crisogono in Sardinia, Italy. The prosecution argued that the 42 millions that ended up in Najib's account originated from Ministry of Finance Incorporation that owned SRC International. Due to Najib lived above and beyond his means, where the lifestyle symptom could be detected, we can conclude that Najib had involved in the revenue-related fraud.
Thank you, Amira. So, that's all for our presentation. Thank you for listening.